It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Magic in Orlando. Well, for Orlando, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. Here in the early part of the season, Kenny, we've already seen a few teams outperform expectations. What can they do to keep rolling?
Just keep playing to your strengths.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. This crowd is really ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Magic. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
It'll be the Raptors off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Kemba Walker is out there with Alexander. Then it's elviss1274's. And it's Siakam in at the 4. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. A lot of people, Steve, talk about the length of the season, 82 games. Do you think the league will ever reduce that number?
No, I don't think so. I think the commissioner's done an excellent job of trying to spread out games. He's cut down the back-to-backs, and so it's given some guys some much-needed rest. And I think they look at the travel schedule, but I don't think they ever want to reduce the number of games. The league is going well right now with 82.
And you've got to keep, Steve, the regular season relevant.
Yes.
Don't you? It's got to matter. It's got to matter.
I think so, and I think that's the reason why. I think they might change the playoff format, but I don't think they will change the regular season.
13 feet away. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Morris. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that unfolded. Morris has got his first basket of the night. Seymour covered by Morris. Here's Seymour. He'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Orlando called for the foul. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. No good on that. Steve, with Toronto being the lone team in Canada and the NBA, they represent a lot for the nation's basketball fans.
Canada has taken a big step forward in their basketball program. More high draft picks are Canadian and more are on the way. The success, in my opinion, of the Raptors over the last several years has definitely had an impact on Canadian basketball.
Money passes the ball, stolen by Walker. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Seymour. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They fall in the rankings this time around. Not an easy situation.
And checking out the Magic, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
He's tried to remain upbeat about their performance this season, even though they have not played at the level of the elite teams in the league. He said the effort's been there, we just haven't gotten the results we've been hoping for. They continue to try to find answers. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Let's it go from 14. Good work defensively by Morris.
Only 1 of 4 to start, looking to find that rhythm.
Money passes to Love. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul. It's called on Toronto.
One of the many impressive things about Kevin Love, the way he's reshaped his body since entering the league.
Orlando shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Both free throws good from Love.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for it. And Orlando will come the other way.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
Rebound by the Raptors.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And that's a foul called on Money. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Stolen away. Morris uses the glass to finish the way. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
You know, that's another good play call. They are shooting 80% to start this game.
McDonald covered by Morris. Here's Manning. That one no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Pass to Money. Popped up there for Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Manning the pass to Siakam. Here's Alexander.
Yo, what up, man? What video is what? No, I ain't sending you no video. I sent you a tweet. But I'm saying get WhatsApp so I can send you big videos and shit. You get me? Nah, I'm good, yo. Tomorrow, if anything. Yeah, tomorrow. Let me know.
To the left side wing. Feet away. Thompson with the rebound.
Can't convert, but a good opportunity from mid-range. We'll take that every time.
Here's Money. Passes it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches. Right at the basket.
Raptors trail by 8. They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Zubac. Over Thompson. And the Raptors miss again. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. It's tipped. Here's Morris. In the lead now. Double digits on that bucket. Morris has got 6.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
So, timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
I would like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Magic.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And let's take a quick look now at some stats for Love. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in rebounding, 5th in steals, and he was top 5 in field goal percentage. Never settling, always working to get a good look.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim, and he always hustles to get there. That's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Here's Alexander. No points in the game yet for him. McDonald covered by Morris. Alexander passes to McDonald. Raptors moving the ball around. Here's Manning. They need this one. Here's Alexander. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Money. The shot will not fall. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
They're on the road. Role players often have a harder time scoring. But on that night, it was just the opposite.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Raptors trail by 9. Ripped away. And here's the fast break. A finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
It's early, but they have taken full control of this game. And the fans here, they know it.
The pass to Alexander. From deep. Doesn't go that time. As Thompson with the ball, he'll bring it up for Orlando. Here's Money. The feed now to Morris. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
A lot of statistics to try to devour. The plus-minus statistics are some that really stand out for fans and players. How useful you think a tool that is?
You know, I love it, Kevin, because when you get a chance to see the guys, the stats we look at is rebounds, points, assists, and blocks, and steals. There's some guys that make an impact without having those numbers, and it goes by what's the score is. And that plus minus helps those guys who I would say not as skillful as some of the guys as far as putting up stats that way, but you can see the team plays better when this guy is on the floor, no matter how many points he scores.
Did you pay attention to the plus minus?
Kevin, I'm so old, they didn't have plus minus.
I didn't mean to embarrass you there, Steve. I am so sorry.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And the Raptors call time here.
The amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
The Raptors making a switch here. Here's Seymour, and they cash in right away with a quick shot.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next one.
Money passes the ball. Here's Money. And he slams it one-handed.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
My opinion, it's been the commitment to pounding the ball inside. That's what's giving them the upper hand.
To the right side. Here's Mullins, defended by Paul. Mullins, no good. Magic leading by 19 points. Pass the Money. And he jams it with authority.
And guys, how fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Fred, you said every point guard who can climb the ladder like he can.
At all.
You might look at him and think he can't get up, but he finds a way to consistently surprise the D by rising way above them time after time.
They get a hand on it and taken away by Paul. A finish, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. That instant replay brought to you by Under Armour Hover Hammer, giving us a chance to relive the unleashing of chaos that time. Here's Money, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
And the play looked good there for a second, just couldn't finish.
Well, the pass has to be on point. Then the catch and flush. It just doesn't work out here.
Here's Manning. He's covered by Thompson. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kemba Walker's checked in for the Raptors. To the paint. Moves back up. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
Magic leading by 21. Here's Money. He's got 13. He dishes it to Morris. Stolen by Walker. Poked loose. Passes it to Morris. And here is Paul. Here's Money. From 10 feet out. Nice touch on the bank shot. Money's got 15.
It is starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And there's the pass to McDonald. That shot was in. Good D by Love.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Money. 15 points in the game. He feeds it to Love. And there the Magic with another bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Walker in the post. And that one hits back iron.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Kicks it to Morris. The 8-footer. Again, the Magic score.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Because they've been patient, they're finding good shots. That's why they've hit a much higher percentage from the floor.
There's Diallo. He's covered by Thompson. Diallo the pass to Walker. And the shot goes down. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
Great eye contact. Guys working in tandem in the paint.
To the inside. Thompson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Toronto's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Walker with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
We will talk about feed the hot hand. That's what they're doing this quarter, which is why they've been able to maintain momentum.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Three-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by the Magic. Love's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Thompson finds Paul. Now Love. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It's early, but they are getting pummeled on the glass.
Pass to Haywood. Over Paul. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. Magic out in front, opening up a huge gap. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center.
Hold up.
To have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Magic here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
No, right off the tip, it was an ambush, pushing the pace every chance they got.
Here's money. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got elviss1274's, and it's Hill at small forward. Here's money, covered by Wesley. Money passes to Love. Pass to Haywood. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
And a high percentage look there, and he takes full advantage. Bumps up the lead.
Yeah, the lead now is double digits. Some tricky matchups out there. Not a lot of solutions.
Outside Hill. Passes it to Zubac. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. The pass to West. Three-pointer. Orlando grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And we talk about this a lot. Turnovers leading to transition points.
I love the anticipation right there for the pick. Then he wastes no time getting up court.
Shot up two there. And it's now 22 points for money.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And that's a foul called on money. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second foul. You don't want to pick up his third in this half. We'll see if they'll make a substitution or not.
Stolen by Thompson. And Toronto turns it over again.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Great showing for him last season. First in rebounding, first in shooting percentage, and of course one of the game's truly elite scorers with the second most points per game in the league.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
That was just a textbook pick that allowed him room, and he took advantage of it.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Pass to Wesley. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Here's money covered by Wesley. Got a hand on it. They retain possession. Moves back up. Here's money. He's got 24. Another shot. Dish now to Love. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
The body control of Love after he takes the hit. Strong finish.
Knocks it loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's money.
Oh! Ooh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans join. Are on the ground right now. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Wesley. That shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Here's money. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Wesley on the wing. And the Raptors miss again. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And the shot goes in. And that's now 30 points for money.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Richardson against Morris. And Thompson sends it back, but he recovers it. Richardson finds Zubats. Good D by Thompson.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Fade away. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's money. Oh, see that?
Just increasing their advantage, and right now, they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
Wesley with the ball. From 12 feet out. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. When you look at Money, he's absolutely deadly from outside.
And getting that spot at the top of the list was such a huge accomplishment. What a year it was for him from behind the arc.
Orlando on D. Pass to man. Can they get it? It's hauled in by the Magic. Club's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one, good. That's 36 points for Money.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
From 12 feet out. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And that one, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Oh, terrific. Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Ball's not loose. And now Orlando on the break. Ball, no one around him. Again, the Magic score.
Man, that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
They are winning the battle in transition. Look for them to keep pushing the tempo.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Money passes the one. Up high to stop the alley-oop. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Not a big leaper from a standstill position, but Kevin Love got up and got that one.
To the paint. Here's Manning, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Passes to Money. But he stays with it. Second chance effort. Out to Morris. Orlando moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Alexander passes to McDonald. There's the pass to man. Here's Alexander. Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Steve, in the NBA right now, who do you think is the best isolation player in the game?
I think there's 2 guys come to mind. James Harden is a guy that you look at is very comfortable in the isolation game, and also Kyrie Irving. There's so many guys that are great one-on-one players. When you start talking about just giving them the basketball and all eyes on them, those are the two guys that stand out, James Harden and Kyrie Irving.
And he sinks the second. Here's Money. He has 40. Feeds it to Love. And Love throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, no, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And Morris comes over to help. That's to Diallo. Kicks it to Walker. And the Raptors miss again.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
You get a chance to see the elite court vision there. Excellent pass.
Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Alexander kicks to Hill. Here's Alexander. 13 feet away. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Money. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The Raptors making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. NBA awards are voted on by broadcasters and writers around the NBA. Do you think that's the best way, Steve, to pick an MVP?
Well, I really think there's some kind of way you got to have players more involved, being able to come out and be able to pick the MVP. Because these are the players that are going up against these guys. I also would love to see where we have more of the defensive player of the year during the offseason. The rookie of the year in the offseason. Obviously giving out more of those awards for the playoffs as well.
And you gotta, of course, beware of it becoming a popularity contest, too.
Yes, totally.
The Raptors making a switch here. Mullins is checked in. Diallo the pass to Hill. Now, here is Haywood. 5 points in the game. Down low, here's Mullins. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Money. 43 points in the game. Johnson with the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Toronto shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. Raptors have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Mullins, and against the whistle, 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. Raptors have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Both good from the line that time. A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. Money passes to Morris. Buries it down low. Morris has got 15.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Here's Mullins. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Low, no good.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
No, it's felt like that all game. He was just aggressive and finds ways to snag rebounds out of thin air sometimes.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball, that'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Hill kicks to Mullins. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Morris outside. Here's the three. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
The feed to Haywood. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Classy.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And so it's the Orlando Magic able to put on a show for the Agents. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, it's good to have you back. You're watching the 2K Sports Halftime Show. This right here is Kenny the Jet.
Hold up.
This right here is Shaquille O'Neal. Me, I'm just Ernie. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Catering for the second half of Vegetable. And so in the game for the Magic, we've got Money. Morris is out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Thompson, and it's Paul in at the two-spot. Alexander kicks to Zubas. He feeds it to Walker. Picked off in midair. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Money. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And another assist for him.
Another possession. Another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Seymour covered by Morris. And that one, good. He's got 8.
He turned on the Jets. As soon as he got that screen, they went right to the hole. Great decision making there.
Good. He's now got 10 of 10 from the field.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Alexander kicks to Siakam. Dishes it to Walker. Pass to Alexander. Walker drains the three-pointer. Walker's got 7.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Knocked away. Paul with the steal. For the finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Here's Alexander. Count the basket.
Great play calling. Execution, 3 for 3 to start the half.
The Magic have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Here's Money. Here's Thompson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And it's Walker penetrating, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. Howell's 4 for 4.
Kemba Walker continuing the fine tradition of New York point guards. He should not go unmentioned when you talk about the NBA's best ball handlers. Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Passes it to Alexander. Walker surveying the floor. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And without a doubt, Kemba Walker, one of the league's most entertaining players.
And enlisted at 6'1", and that might be a stretch, but he uses it to his advantage, staying low and almost dancing when he's out there attacking defenders.
Over to the wing. Manning the pass to West. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wesley's got 6 points.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Oh, Paul in position. Stolen by Zubac. Now Wesley. 6 points for him. Manning can't get it to go. Here's Money. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Milligan Money, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league. And of course, Tristan Thompson, several spots down. This is another guy who can defend so very well. Such quick reflexes.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
It's stolen by Morris. Inside, and Thompson throws it down.
A solid athlete, quick leaper. Thompson's always a threat on this play.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hunter Hat. And here's Wesley. It's hauled in by the Magic. Morris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And another one falls. And gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. The Raptors have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Wesley with the ball. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wesley's got 4 points this quarter.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Money passes to Thompson. That one falls.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here are the Raptors now. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Jumps up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
Raptors have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Here's Wesley. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Wesley's got 10.
See, in this half, I feel like he's a much different shooter. Calm, focused, and letting things come to him.
Stolen away. Here's Manning, defended by Paul. Manning, the pass to McDonald. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Money. Up again, Thompson. It's held in by Diallo. Toronto, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Manning. He's covered by Thompson. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And here's the shot chart as we see how things are going for Morris.
Right now, after looking at that chart, you pretty much can just jog down the court. He gets it in the paint, but just time and time again, he's worked his way in close and made a shot over a defender or found another way to convert. Just great stuff coming from him thus far. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Down low, here's Wesley, and Thompson sends it back. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Money. Here's Love. That shot, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Manning. And that one goes long.
And that can't happen. This is a wide open chip shot.
Paul passes to Money. Tipped away. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Now, here is Haywood. 5 points in the game. McDonald. He's guarded by Love. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Money. Coming off a terrific season. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Well, and we've seen defenses try to adjust. But he has the intelligence along with the talent, just finds new ways to beat them.
Now, here is Haywood. Floats one. Good work defensively by Morris. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Magic. The quick look, no good that time. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Shots good by Mullins. Orlando's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Here's Money. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. A pass to Mullins. Here is Haywood. He has 5. He kicks to Mullins. Rebound Love. Love's got rebound number 15 here tonight. The drive by Paul. That one good for 2. Paul's got 10 points.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
Well, this is where he shows both skill and body control along with the attack mindset.
Manning the pass to Haywood. McDonald. He's guarded by Love. Here's McDonald. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Love inside. And good. There's another.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The Magic shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Toronto shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Siakam misses. The Magic shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Money passes to Thompson. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Toronto shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Here's Mullins, defended by Paul. Back to Walker. From deep. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets in this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Money passes to Morris. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Has his man just misses with the pass. Not sure what happened on that play.
Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Another steal. And a bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for Toronto. On Friday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Monday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And that one against the Bulls, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with a victory.
Here's Money. No good that time. Excellent D there from Hill. Here's Mullins, defended by Paul. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And when you're in catch-up mode, you can ill afford these kinds of errors.
I feel like they're getting ahead of themselves. Just need to rein it in. Focus on each individual possession.
Oh, Morris in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Seymour, covered by Morris. Master Alexander from past the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Here's Money. Money's got 59 points.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Here's Alexander. He has 6. Hill kicks to Alexander. To the wing right side. Here's Mullins. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better showings. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Hill, also Ivica Zubac out there, and it's Haywood in at the 3. Here's Money, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, we've seen the growth of the G League, especially in how much it's been utilized for player development. A lot of guys going up to the NBA level. Steve, how do you think we'll see this evolve over the next 10 years?
I think the G League and this partnership with the NBA teams has been fantastic. It's kind of similar to baseball right now in the minor leagues. And the teams have done a great job of having the flexibility to bring guys up and down. I love it for a lot of these young guys to get a chance to develop and also be a part of, I would say, the big team.
Excellent point. Money is hauled in by Zubats. Morris against Haywood. Pass to West. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Now we can say it. He's a completely different shooter this half. Much more confidence, much more success.
And the Raptors with the ball here in the fourth quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
The shot's good from Paul.
This is where it's important to have guys looking for opportunities. Terrific lead pass.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Wesley the pass to Richardson. Siakam kicks to Hill. Toronto working the ball around now. Haywood. Orlando grabs the miss. Love's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Siakam pulls it in. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they play thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Morris against Hill. And stolen by Richardson. Hill passes to West. And the Raptors miss again. And Love's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Popped up there for Love. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Haywood on target from 13 feet. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Money, covered by Wesley. And the touch by Love.
He's been rolling all night. Kevin Love showing the skill level, knocking down shots, making plays on the offensive end.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. When it comes to flagrant fouls, do you think that the difference, Steve, between flagrant 1 and flagrant 2 is being called correctly for the most part?
I do, Kevin. I think we always have gray areas, and when you start to look at rules, but for the most part, I think they're getting a flagrant 1 and a flagrant 2. You know, I think they're getting it right.
Good on the second free throw. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Money passes to Thompson. And another assist for him.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Takes it to Haywood. Pass to West. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Raptors making a switch here. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Money, covered by West. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And he makes the first. Shep Diallo, he's checked in for Hill. He doesn't get the second one.
And they better hope their performance at the line in the second half doesn't come back to bite them. Missing your free throws is a good way to cough up a lead.
Toronto's heading off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wesley. Love grabs the board. Love's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Here's Money. And again, that's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
There's the pass to Haywood. Richardson against Paul. Richardson, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Money, covered by Wesley. Pass to Love. Here's Money. When you look at today's NBA salaries, Steve, do you feel the responsibility to learn financial management falls mostly on the players, or should the league do even more to help them find out about what they're going to do with all this money?
You know, I think it's the responsibility of both. I think the Players Association, also the NBA, and I think organizations as well. And I think you look at it, we're all involved to get a chance to help these youngsters. It's not easy for a 19-year-old, 20-year-old to become a millionaire overnight. That's just not something that you're used to, and handling it has been a problem for some players in the past.
Zubac is checked in for the Raptors. Walker comes in for Josh Richardson.
I love how hard he's playing, really since the break. All the defense can do at this point is foul him.
Shots good by Wesley.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Money. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Pass to West, uncovered. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
Money passes to Morris. Here's Money, Haley covering. Here's Money. Player podcast, something we're hearing more of, and it's a growing trend. Good idea, or do you think it could get some guys in trouble?
Yeah, well, some guys, it does a good job of helping their brand, and we love to see guys get a chance to do other things off the court. And then there are some guys who get a little loose, and they reveal some secrets, or they say some things they wish they could take back. So I think it all comes down to the individual. You gotta understand media before you try to jump out and start doing these podcasts.
Well said. It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Got a hand on it. Now Wesley. Here's Seymour. And yes, it's good.
And you have to like the location of this pass. Gives it to him where he can do something with it.
Money passes to Love. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
I'll tell you what, his accuracy has been the story of this game.
And to do it in the fourth quarter, you're trying to extend the lead. He's making that happen.
McDonald passes to Walker. And it's off from 3-point range. The Magic have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And here's Morris for three. Drills the three-pointer. Morris has got 27.
He has that swag going on right now. When the defense steps back on him, he loves taking advantage of it.
Ball against Wesley. Paul with the defensive effort.
Can't finish. And defensively, nice job of altering the shot without fouling.
Yeah, he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D. Takes it himself uncontested.
Toronto, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth. Right around 46-47%. Siakam kicks to West. Here's Walker with the three. Morris with the rebound. And it's the Magic's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Paul passes to Money. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Saturday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers. Then on Monday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors. To the middle, here's McDonald. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. NBA wants to keep things competitive, and one way to do that is to make some changes, Steve, to the draft lottery odds. Do you think it'll be enough?
You know, I think it's the right call for them. I think the bottom 3 teams all have the same odds for the top 3 spots now. And it'll be much more even to distribute the odds for the back half of the lottery.
Orlando's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Thompson passes to Money. Hits it again. Wow! 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
There's Diallo, and yet that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. That one misses. Seymour, covered by Morris. And here's Richardson inside. Diallo. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Money. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
He's been unstoppable here late, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
Richardson with it. And Mullins now atop the key, and Paul over to help. Not watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation.
And when you're in catch-up mode, you can still afford these kinds of errors.
I feel like they're getting ahead of themselves. Just need to rein it in. Focus on each individual possession.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Diallo, and it's Hill in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Money.
Terrific. Look at the unselfishness by Kevin Love. Doesn't have what he wants, finds a wide open teammate.
Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. West has been the dominant conference of late. It's been that way for a while, but out east, Steve, we're seeing the development of some great young rosters.
Yeah, over time, and obviously you see the balance of conferences go one way or another. When you have teams that just dominate and win championships, usually you'll see that lopsidedness, and that's in the West right now. But on the East, I mean, that team, the Boston Celtics, we all can say if they're healthy, they got a chance to be in that conversation. You love the youth of the Philadelphia 76ers, and in Milwaukee, they need to add another player to go with Giannis, and they'll have a chance to be talked about as well.
Good overview. Kicks it to Mullins. On the wing hill, defended by Paul. Passes it to Siakam. Here's Mullins. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
I'll tell you, there's no quitting him when it comes to the offensive glass.
Orlando's gotten off 4 shots from three-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Money passes to Love. Here's Money. Okidi. And Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Money.
An all-around dominant performance. Only certain guys can do this. Complete control, 3 phases of the game. Congrats. A triple-double.
When you look around the NBA, are there any small issues you think can grow into bigger issues, Steve, going forward?
Well, I think the one issue right now is what are teams doing at the end of the year versus trying to stay competitive and win games, or trying to look possibly down in the NBA draft lottery.
Right.
I think that's one of those problems that we have to address. I think also small markets, I don't think that's much of a problem if you have organizations in the forefront. Winning is in the forefront. I don't think whether it's small market or big market, guys do look at that as far as endorsements, but I don't think that'll be a problem.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Here's Mullins, defended by Paul. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stack. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flash.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Richardson gets a wide open look from outside off the mark. And it's the Magic's ball. Here's Money. And he jams it with authority.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
The pass to Mullins. Haywood against Morris. Haywood kicks to Richardson. Shoots from the baseline. Good on the shot.
Crafty move. He recognizes the size disadvantage, and the mid-range is close enough.
Right. No reason to take it all the way to the rack. Instead, take what the defense allows.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
You know, you feel on top of the world when it happens as a player, just the relationship you have with the fans.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, congrats on the win. What was Coach's focus going into the game tonight?
Coach got after it. Told us start, we got to play defense. Just can't come here and make a score opportunity. We got to play defense and get back.
Well, it looks like you listened to him. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, thanking you for being with us. So long.
So lucky.